Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain you about MAC flooding attack and how to protect our network from this attack. And let's try to simulate it on Cisco Packet Tracer. Let's try to understand this MAC flooding attack first. As you know, MAC address is a physical address that is available with each and every system. Now, when a system want to go with this MAC flooding attack, it sends a packet continuously to the switch with the different MAC addresses in it. Generally, switch maintains a table that contains this MAC address, and it has a limit. When the MAC addresses are flooded continuously by a system, then the switch stores all the MAC addresses and it will be overflown. When the switch overflown with the MAC addresses, then it starts misbehaving. Now you can avoid this by setting a security for a port to a switch. So this we'll see it on a simulator. So let me open the simulator. So here I will take a switch and let us consider four systems. Now you know each system has a MAC address. Let's see what PC0 MAC address is. You can get the MAC address of the PC in fast Ethernet, the MAC address. So now let me copy this MAC address and paste it here. PC0 MAC address is 0040 dot 0BD29020. Now let me do the same for all the PCs. This I'm doing for better visualization. So after doing this, it's very clear all the MAC addresses of each and every PC. Now let us consider this into a single network and give an IP addresses for this system. Say like I'll give the network address over here. Say like 10.10.10.0. Now for all these systems, let's give an IP address that related to this network. So I'll open PC0. IP is 10.10.10. Say 2 and subnet mask 255.0.0.0. This will be created automatically based on the class of IP address. Now let's consider PC1, give an IP to it. Now the logical address and physical address is done. Now let us try to connect the PCs. So I'll connect the PC 0 to a port. See, now there are different ports. Let us create every port security for fast Ethernet 01. So I choose it. Now, once after choosing this, let us assume that it learns the fast Ethernet 01 port. Let's make it to learn all the MAC addresses dynamically. So in order to do it, and also we'll put security and the maximum limit for this port. Let me open the switch and go to the fast Ethernet 01 and go to command line interface. And now I'll type all the commands over here. So first what I have to do is for this port, so I'm in fast Ethernet 01. So for this, I'm setting port access mode. That's with the command switch port mode access. So this will help us to set a security. So next is switch port security. And now we have to set a limit through a maximum of say let's take it can learn maximum MAC addresses as 3. So through the port, through that particular port, fast Ethernet 01, if it exceeds this 3, that is MAC addresses, then it's going to do something, right? So we have to create for that. So the maximum we are setting it like 3. Then we go with the port security violation. If some violation happens, maximum 3, and if it's still receive another MAC address, so what to do is let's take a shutdown. So the port fast Ethernet 01 is going to shut down. No more it is going to accept the communication through that particular system. So that's how you provide a security. And now we have to set a switch port, a MAC address, and to learn the MAC addresses, you need to add the command switch port hyphen security MAC hyphen address sticky. So this sticky will help us to learn the MAC addresses dynamically. Now every command is done. Now let me close this and try to ping from PC0. Go to PC0 command prompt and ping any system in the network, say 10.10.10 say, or any system in the network. So this is a dummy for learning a MAC. Now let us see the switch port whether it has learned it or not. So in order to do it, you exit from the interface, exit from configuration. Now here you type command show run. Now a fast Ethernet is 0, or whatever the settings we have done, see it's visible. Now you can see it has a MAC address, which is exactly a PC0's MAC address. Now beyond this, it won't have anything. So only one MAC address. So that means it has learned only, or it stored only one MAC address in the uh, table. Now let me delete this connection and try to connect it with PC1. PC1 has MAC address. Let's try to make the same port fast Ethernet 01 to learn its MAC address, PC1's MAC address. So in order to do it, open a PC, go to its command prompt and ping any address, send dot. And now the message will be propagated, and now it will learn. So now this switch will store the MAC address of PC1. So to see this, you have to type. So it has all the interfaces, showing all the interfaces, but nothing is there. So now show run. Now here you can see it has an IP address of MAC address of PC1. Now it has learned 3. Now close this, go to, yeah, I'll delete this connection. Now I'll repeat the same for PC2 as well. I'll connect with fast Ethernet 01 and then open this PC2, go to its command prompt and ping, say 10.10.10. Now its message will be propagated. That's still under process. Yeah, now connection is done. Now open a switch, go to switch and run show run, and you can see the MAC address of PC3 over here. Okay, so yeah, yeah, you can see here the MAC address of PC3 is also added. Okay, now the maximum limit is, as we know, the maximum is 3. It can learn 3 MAC addresses. Let's try to give another MAC address, which is of PC3 by, let's delete this connection. And try to connect with PC3 to the same port fast Ethernet 01. Now I'll try to ping. Whenever I ping, it receives a packet with a MAC address, with its MAC address, PC3 MAC address. Sorry. Now see here, the connections are turned off. See, it's red in color. You can open the switch and you can see the fast Ethernet is 01. Change the state to down. Okay, so this happened because we made a command. If the port security violation is done, we ordered it to shut down. So that's it about MAC flooding. I hope you understood the concept. Thanks for watching.